We're back. My next guest was regular on The Daily Show. He's also appeared in the films Anchorman and Bruce Almighty. Beginning tomorrow, you can see him in the new NBC series The Office. Please welcome Steve Carell. How are you?
I'm very well. Thanks for having me.
You know, it's funny. You've done so much funny stuff over the years.
Yes, I have.
You're on board with the whole Steve Carell thing, aren't you?
I'm on the bandwagon.
Yeah, good for you. Well, but you know, I got to say, one of the earliest things I saw you do was on the Dana Carvey show. Right. You did a character that really made me laugh, which was the German who says nice things. And I remember seeing that for the first time, and I was like, who is that guy? Can you give us a taste of the German who says nice things?
Sure. It needs a little bit of a setup.
Okay.
Essentially, it's a German guy who says nice things. And
I'm glad.
Do you mind if I stand?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I have to kind of get into it here. So German who says nice things.
Yes, German who says nice things.
Let's all pile into the minivan and get some frozen yogurt! It was a pleasure babysitting Kevin! Mr. Holland's Opus is the feel-good movie of the year!
Those are nice things. Thanks.
You can kind of say anything you want and just scream it really hard.
It's a pleasure babysitting Kevin. That's great. You also did a waiter who's nauseated by food.
Yes.
I love that guy.
This needs a little bit of a setup, though, Conan.
Yes, tell me, because I don't understand what's happening here.
Essentially, it's a waiter, and the thought of food nauseates him. So imagine, I guess, this camera would be the customer, and I would come up and say, good evening, ma'am. I'll be your waiter this evening. Would you like to see the specials? Okay. Our soup today is a chunky seafood bisque. With chunks of shrimp and potatoes at $9.95. We have a creamy chicken. Chicken. And it kind of goes from there.
Yeah. There's vomiting in there somewhere. I know there is.
It ends. I was hoping to have one of your tubes up the arm.
Yeah, where you do the fake vomit. Yeah. We won't pay for that. Not here.
No.
You're also, I don't think people appreciate this. You are the voice of Gary from the ambiguously gay duo on Saturday Night Live, which is, I think we have. Wow. Yeah. So how do you get? We have a little photo here of. There they are. Yeah.
And I am deaf.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah. Well, at least you're on top. I think that's the important thing.
And that scene would go something like, "Gee, Ace, let's get over there and really stick it to him hard." And I'm always amazed the legs that has had.
Yeah,
I mean, we did it once early on many years ago, and I thought, well, it is a joke.
Right.
But it just keeps going on and on and on. I'm waiting for the feature film.
Oh, there'll be a feature film.
I'm sure there will be.
Yeah.
I have the blue tights.
You'd play the part, live action.
Oh, I'm not going to play the part.
Oh, okay.
I do have the blue tights.
And you're wearing them now.
Yes, I am.
Well, let's talk about The Office. And this show is it premiering? I want to make sure we get the word out on this show.
Tomorrow night, Thursday.
You guys have really done a nice job with this show. It's so much of the comedy. The show. It's interesting. It's unlike a lot of shows that you'd see, I think, on network television.
Definitely.
It's very funny, and a lot of the comedy in The Office revolves around awkward silences, which I think is a really cool, funny thing to do. But you don't see that. There's not like a laugh track. There's not a. It feels very real.
It is. It's kind of a fly on the wall documentary sort of thing, and it does. It definitely leans on those awkward moments and awkward pauses and silences. And I think I have to give NBC credit for allowing for that because. you know, a half-an-hour show, there's not that much time. And so you don't want to spend half of it in an awkward silence, an awkward pause. You know, they like jokes and they like setups and punchlines. So I think it's very brave for NBC to allow for those tremendously long, awkward silences. And they just feel good to do,
They just do feel good. That felt incredible.
You feel like you're just wasting a lot of people's time.
I've had that feeling for 12 years, yeah. And it's sweet. I should also mention this. The movie Bewitched is coming out soon.
That's right.
And this is with Will Ferrell, of course, people anticipating this film. What character do you play? Because I watched the Bewitched show growing up, so I know the different characters.
I play, if you're familiar with it, the part that Paul Lynde played, Uncle Arthur.
Uncle Arthur.
Yes.
Okay, great. So, because Paul Lynde, I hope people haven't forgotten Paul Lynde. He's so funny, such a funny actor.
An icon in my mind.
Yeah.
And the director actually said, don't necessarily do an impression of him, but channel his essence when you do the part.
Right.
And there was a way I had to kind of cue myself into a Paul Lynde-esque voice, which was saying the word, okay, poopy pants. And it's almost impossible to not do a Paul Lynde impression when you say those words. It's, okay, poopy pants. If
you say that, you'll sound like Paul Lynde.
See you later, poopy pants. Just kind of worked for me.
Oh, wow. Very funny. Very funny.
Go ahead. Say poopy pants.
Okay, poopy pants.
See? Perfect. Sam! Sammy! How you doing, Sammy?
Oh.
Whoopsie doodles. See, once you start
You'll be doing it for hours now.
Drive my wife crazy.
Yeah.
Let's go to bed. I want to make love to you.
Yeah. Nothing gets the ladies like that voice, right?
I know. She's really into it.
Go all night long. Yeah, very nice.
I can do it.
Oh, you are a hilarious, hilarious man. The Office, really funny show, premieres tomorrow night at 9:30. Tomorrow night at 9:30 for The Office. Check it out. And it's going to air regularly on Tuesday nights at 9:30 on NBC.
Right.
Steve, please come back.
Oh,
always great to see you. Steve Carell. We'll be right back with the fabulous Moolah and the great Mae Young, 82. Wrestler.